Ryan.
Well, welcome here to Reynolds High School tonight. We are here with the Brookville Raiders versus the Reynolds Raiders. We are very thankful that we are able to get this match in tonight. I know there was some very hard work put in by both schools and at the last moment just to get this match in tonight. So I am Ryan Hills with the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club, joined tonight by Dawn Schaefer.
Hi, that's me.
That's you, yeah.
Yep.
The Reynolds Wrestling Mag on Facebook.
I like it.
Yeah, so we'll plug that a little bit tonight. So,
all right.
But again, welcome everybody here. We are just going to be going here shortly. We're going to have the varsity wrestlers come out here and introduce themselves to us. So our first one tonight is...
Tell me when. Senior, and I weigh 82 pounds.
Hi, I'm a senior, and I wrestle 120 pounds.
Hi, I'm Jordan Carmen, senior, 172 pounds.
Hi, I'm Draven Livingston, senior, 138 pounds.
Hi, I'm Liam Four. I'm 12th grade and 126 pounds.
I'm Kane Kettering, I'm 11th grade, I wrestle 132 pounds.
Hey, I'm Jalen Wagner, 150 or 160, and I'm in 10th grade.
My favorite so far.
Hi, I'm Kinzer Kettering, 12th grade, 145 pounds.
Hi, I'm Alex Ishko. I'm a senior, and I wrestle 145 pounds.
Hi, I'm Cole Toy, senior, 189 pounds.
Hi, I'm Owen Miller, senior, and I wrestle 189.
Hi, my name's Mitchell Mason. I'm a junior, wrestling 215. Love you, Mom and Dad.
Aw, might be my new favorite.
Hi, I'm Cameron Klinke. I'm a junior, and I wrestle 138.
Hi, I'm Rocco John Danello. I'm a senior and wrestle 285.
Hi, my name is Clayton Rhodes, I'm a junior, and I'm wrestling 145 pounds.
Hi, I'm Ray McCloskey. I'm a sophomore, and I'm wrestling 160.
Playing quarterback.
Great quarterback.
Hi, I'm Logan Hammerschmidt. I'm a sophomore, and I'm wrestling 106.
Hi, I'm Tino Gentili. I wrestle 132 and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Chase Bell, I'm a senior. I'm 113.
That's good. And did he grow up?
I'm Avi Hetrick. I'm a sophomore. I'm wrestling 120.
And his girlfriend is Bobo's.
Awesome. So that was your Meet the Raiders night, and that was awesome.
Yes.
Mitchell Mason loves his mom and dad, I heard.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I did have to bribe him.
Oh, you had to bribe him. I don't know if that still counts. So, Ryan, what we were talking about, what we're going to do is you can see the camera here in the background. The Brookville Junior High team is warming up, and we are told there's going to be 12 junior high matches. So we are going to do our best to get names for you of who is wrestling. And then, of course, we'll announce for you results once those matches are completed. And look, again, appreciate both coaches being here tonight. This is kind of a any place, any time, anywhere scenario. A couple of these kids are going to wrestle twice just to get some matches in tonight to make it worth everybody's time.
Yep.
But this is I got to tell you, Ryan, this is kind of a beautiful thing, to be honest with you, with all that transpired yesterday and how they were able to pull this together. I mean, this is a cool thing that we're going to watch here tonight.
Well, hopefully it's not the only matches here.
Right.
But getting this in tonight is so important for both organizations that are great and rich wrestling traditions. So
it's definitely going to be the only match of this year, of the month of December.
Yeah,
Because we know that with the 3-week shutdown coming, they're not going to be back until January 4th. All right. I think we're being told now that the cheerleading squad is now going to do what the wrestlers just did. They're going to come up and introduce themselves, and we'll talk a little bit more after they're done.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Elena Christie, and I'm a senior. Hi, I'm Tori Taylor, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Michaela Kaiser, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Ava Kalinda, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, my name is Landon Heidelbach, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Claire Smith, and I'm a freshman. Hi, I'm Lauren Fagley, and I'm a freshman. Hi, I'm Lexi Burke, I'm a senior. Hi, I'm Emma Davis, and I'm a freshman.
And those are your 2020-21 Reynolds Wrestling cheerleaders. And that's their Meet the Raider night.
Yeah.
We're proud to be able to give them.
And this is cool because this is things you can't do with radio that you can do with live stream. And so this allows us, you and I and Mr. Mason there, to be creative in the things we do. So I hope fans, so that the downside is, we know the downside of all this COVID stuff. The upside is this live stream that we're able to present. And I know, Ryan, you're a big part of the football stuff too. And I know fans appreciate it. So I'm super excited to be here with you tonight. We started to talk a little bit about junior high. We're not going to do blow by blow on those per se. We're going to try and give you the names of who's wrestling when they come out, and then we'll get you results. But this still gives you the opportunity to witness everything that goes on here tonight.
Yeah, and thanks to assistant coach John Hollabaugh, who actually, him and I wrestled together back in, graduated in 1999. He was our heavyweight. I was a 171-pounder, and he's the assistant coach, and he was kindly gave us the lineup. So we have the names of both wrestlers. So that doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, no, not for junior high. I'll tell you, here's something else that I don't think has ever happened. I got here so early tonight, the mat wasn't even rolled out on the gym floor. I can guarantee you that has never happened before.
Well, basketball practice for the girls were going on tonight, so.
Okay, so they had to wait a little bit later. All right, our referees, too, are familiar friends of ours.
Yes. We have Bucky Matheson, who's down in the Pittsburgh area, I believe. And then we have Ned Bailey from up north.
Yeah. Two guys that have been around a long time. Bunky, a Reynolds grad, of course. Was on Brian Hills' first team, I believe, when Brian took over the program back in the 87, 88 era. Yeah.
More than that, so.
And I think Bunky, here's some trivia for you. I think Bunky and Mark Steen used to go at it in high school, and Mark was at Hickory.
Okay, yeah.
Bunky was at Reynolds. I think they wrestled a couple times.
At the same time. So.
Yeah, yep.
I know a couple years ago when Cole Matthews was wrestling down there at the old Dapper Dam, the Pittsburgh Wrestling Classic, Monkey was down there refereeing that one, and a lot of Raider fans down here that day to watch Cole and Bunky out there on the mats.
Yeah, and Bunky's been around. He's been to the state tournament a couple times. High quality guy. So we got a couple highly qualified officials here to bring us this match tonight. And Bunky said too, same as us, he's supposed to be somewhere else tomorrow. Supposed to be at some big Pittsburgh tournament tomorrow, and just nothing. Everything got the rug pulled out from under it for tomorrow, as far as we know, all too well, with Governor Wolf starting that mandate tonight just after midnight. So,
I was kidding around with Coach Casey Taylor today on a text, and I said to him, "Why don't you get some more teams out here? We have till 12 o'clock."
That's right.
Bring Sagertown. I know Coach Mulligan up there would be probably willing to come down here, and
yes, he would have.
But again, we're grateful though that Brookville made the journey up here, and I believe here's another trivia for you. I believe this is their first appearance at Reynolds High School.
Brookville?
Brookville.
I think you're right. Yeah, I know. I heard word on the street is that Coach Klepfer from Brookville has never been in the Reynolds Gymnasium before.
So we We started in 1997 at the Ultimate Duels, my sophomore year.
First time
wrestling out
them.
there. And we've only wrestled them at the Ultimate Duels.
Right.
Besides...
Let's see if we get a home field advantage out of this then. It's Brookville is Brookville, but it's kind of a tough place to wrestle.
Yeah.
They're a lot like we are. Their crowd gets loud, ugly, nasty.
And that gym
like
gets hot.
And it stinks. But that's what wrestling's all about, I think. But no, always enjoyed my time there. In fact, I always tell the story that after the first year I went to Brookville, I don't think I ever missed again. I got hooked on it immediately. As soon as I watched this, I have to go back to this next year and the next year and the next year. Yeah, for sure. So I guess we're just about ready to get started. And I think you have the names of these young men who are getting ready to start out here. I think both coaches have agreed, Ryan, to not wear the mask. So that's one of the big rules this year. You either both have to wear them or you both don't have to wear them, but they have to agree on that. And I've been told that the agreement was to not wear the mask tonight. So who do we got?
Here at 108 pounds, we have, for the Brookville Raiders, we have Christopher Carroll. And for your Reynolds Raiders, we have Waylon Waite.
Maybe we could sort of set the stage, Ryan, for what we're seeing here tonight. We are literally no fans on the opposite side of the gymnasium.
Yes.
And I guess we're seated. That was funny. All right, so you can see the camera at home. You can see where we're seated on the home side of the gymnasium. Behind us, there's probably, I can actually count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fans here right now, I think, to our left, and then the cheerleaders are also in the gymnasium. Everybody else here is either live streaming, scorekeeping, or an active participant here tonight. So it's a weird sight to see. We're used to watching these two go at it. It's going to be loud.
Yes.
But, and like you said, we said, packed house, loud fans, screaming fans. It's going to be different for the wrestlers as well. And as you can hear at home, you can hear everything that's being said by the coaches as we work our way through this.
Which is unheard of, because when you have that headgear on, you don't hear a thing out there. And I think they may be able to hear the coaches tonight with the silence. And one thing, too, is we don't have benches. We have chairs.
Yes.
That was always a tradition. As a senior, you took the bench real quick, and that was your easiest job to do. So now we have chairs out, and they're spread out, social distancing distance. So.
Yeah, we've got probably, 8, 7, about 15 chairs there spread out into 2 rows with wrestlers seated in a chair. Yeah, and you're not going to, I don't know how much warming up together, things like that we'll be seeing. There's a lot of things that are different in this environment here tonight.
Yep. And all the wrestlers have their mask on, sitting in their chairs.
The ones that aren't wrestling. Yeah, they seem to be willing to follow the rules, which is cool. And glad to see that, actually, because we do, as much as we love wrestling, we got to get this virus behind us somehow. So.
Well, Waylon Waite of the Reynolds Raiders is up right now, 12-0. with 41 seconds to go in the second period. Tonight we are here thanks to the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club, which is a group of alumni and fans dedicated to supporting the Reynolds Wrestling program. Our goal is to award scholarships, including our signature Neil Lyman Scholarship. We also want to provide financial support to the wrestling program and broadcast video streams of Reynolds Wrestling whenever and wherever we can. All funding comes from tax-deductible contributions to the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Fund.
Why'd you stop?
I knew that was coming. By the Raider supporters. To make a donation, you can see the link on the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Facebook page, or you can also go to www.reynoldswrestling.com, which is Art Williams's page, and look for the button on there where you can click Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Scholarship Fund. You can donate at that point. Most payments methods are accepted. We recommended choosing the reoccurring payment option to better fit your budget. So basically, if you want to give $5 a month for 12 months, you get $60 you can donate, and it's going to great causes here overall.
All right, so we have a winner by Tech Fall out there in our first match of the night.
All right,
that remind us who that was, Ryan?
Waylon Waite.
Okay, Tech Fall winner. So Reynolds up 5-0. Yeah, and Ryan, the more I get involved with the Legacy Club, the more excited I get about that. You know, Chuck Courier retired and moved back home. Brian Hills is involved with this Legacy Club, and they're excited. And when they get excited, it's hard not to be excited to be part of this club.
Yes.
So the first thing they did, as you mentioned, they took over the Neil Lyman Scholarship Fund, which they are going to turn into a big-time scholarship of $1,000 a year for 4 years of college. In the past, the Neil Lyman Scholarship Fund was a grant, if you will, or an award to attend a wrestling camp or something, or a pair of shoes or whatever wrestling thing you needed. That is not the case any longer. This has turned into something that we all love Coach Lyman, and this is something that honors him in a way that it's substantial. And I know they don't want to stop there. They want to have 2, 3, 4, scholarships a year that they give out, and they have big plans for this group. And it's like I said, it's exciting to be part of. If you have a chance to talk to Chuck Courier or Brian about it, you catch the bug off them, so to speak, and you'll want to get excited about this too.
And I've seen, as I've been becoming involved in the last couple of weeks myself, all the alumni that have been involved there. Luke Taylor, who's in the military, and then Mason Beckman, who was probably, in my mind, the greatest Reynolds wrestler ever was. I put that out there. I'm putting it on here right now. There you go, Mason.
I think I wrote that one too.
But anyway, just having those guys, the alumni, they experience college wrestling, and to give back here is wonderful. So we do appreciate everybody that is giving towards this.
Yeah, and I know you saw it in football season 2, Ryan, that this community is amazing in how they support this athletic program. We saw it in the football, the amount of money you guys had to raise to do those live streams. And part of this is, to be honest with you, to take a little pressure off these local people. Let's get the alumni involved. Let's get the Raider Nation involved. And, let's use some of that to support this wrestling program as well. It doesn't all have to come from these businesses locally, because they're under a lot of pressure to do that.
Yes.
So
out here in the mat, 115 pounds, we got Cole Householder for the Brookville Raiders. He's taking on Hunter Adams of the Reynolds Raiders. The score is 5-0 in favor of Householder of Brookville with 53 seconds to go in the second period. And there's the fall for the Brookville Raider, Cole Householder, and that now makes the score 6-5 in favor of Brookville. Coming out here at 138 pounds, we have Carter McKinney of the Brookville Raiders taking on Louis DeJulia of the Reynolds Raiders. Yeah, Don, you mentioned the football program, and this year, and yeah, sorry about that. You talked about the football program this year, and I was very grateful to be able to live stream that with a couple different partners in that this year for the Raiders and that, and they had an outstanding season being in the Western PA Finals, which is the second time ever in school history. So just the accomplishments of those football players and Coach Josh Mall, who has brought this program around to being a true Reynolds football program. So congratulations to them this year. And the fall for Louis DeJulia of the Raiders. Reynolds now takes back the lead 11-6.
I got a text message earlier this week, Ryan, from the junior high, the new wrestling junior high coach, informing me that Louis DeJulia has been named one of the team captains this year.
Okay.
And the other one is going to wrestle right now.
All righty.
I bet you know who that is.
That would be Vito Gentili for the Raiders.
Oh.
He is taking on Easton Belfour. I'm going to have to talk to John Hall about his handwriting. It's a little sloppy, so. Or maybe my eyes are getting bad. I don't know.
Yeah. So Vito and Louis are your junior high captains, and of course your new. I don't know if we said this yet or not.
No,
your
we have
new
not.
junior high head coach is Leroy Johnson.
Yes.
And you mentioned John Hall, assistant coach, but yeah, Leroy Johnson taking over the junior high program. I've got a shout out to him, Brian. He's got the suit on and the tie on tonight. He's looking dapper.
Fancy.
That's quite a debut over there. So.
Well, he took over for Mark Higbee, who was here for many, many years and did a great job with our junior high program, developing a lot of the greatest wrestlers ever coming out of Reynolds. So, a big thank you to Mark Higbee and his dedication to the Reynolds wrestling program.
Yeah, I'm going to miss Mark. He's a good guy. Yeah. I think the kids liked him. He had a lot of energy, and we're going to miss that guy, but we welcome this new staff. Actually, complete turnover, new assistant and a new head coach on the junior high team, right?
Yeah, John spent some time at Sharpsville with the Finley brothers down there.
Right.
And then he was at West Middlesex for some time.
Yes.
With some of their other coaches down there. So after 21 years of being gone from Reynolds, he's back.
Oh, wow. Is that how long it's been?
1999, we graduated, so yeah.
Okay. He never helped here during that. That's going to get old, I'll tell you.
To my
right now.
best knowledge, no.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I think he may have. Did he help Carmen Russo a little bit one time? Was he at Conneaut maybe for a year or two, maybe? I'm not sure. It seems to me I'm thinking that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one.
He could have been. Maybe the plans were there and it never happened too.
Okay. Well, we got a good match going on out here. Until he gets the escape here to start the second, so it's 2-2. There's two pretty tough kids right here, Brian.
And Vito, didn't he compete over in Philadelphia this offseason?
Yeah, he's stayed busy. Yeah, he's part of that OMP group down there out of Evans City or Seneca Valley, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, they did some wrestling this summer. Yep, here's a year-rounder. I don't think he played football this year either.
No.
So it's been tough to wrestle year-round this year. So I think he tried. So good match here.
Well, there was a lot more tournaments happening this year than I ever thought in this off season. So, kudos to them, all these other ones to get them in.
So these are both names you're going to want to remember. Remind me. So we got Vito Gentili, Ryan, and who's he wrestling again? Sorry, I know your phone just went off, so you got to pop it back up again.
Easton Belfort.
Okay. These are two names you're going to want to remember. This is a pretty high quality, high level junior high match. And conditioning always starts to pop into your head. We're getting late here in the second period. Conditioning may play a role, and you wonder how hard. I know practices have been shortened this year because of the COVID to an hour and a half. So you got to do technique in there somewhere. So conditioning is a question mark at this point.
Yeah,
we may see that, and I'm sure we'll see that in the high school match as well.
I look at Vito, and he's got the build of a junior senior. You know, he's put together very well, and down the road, that's going to be a very good asset for Reynolds.
Yeah.
In the next 4 years.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're giving away any secrets here, but we lose a 10-member senior class. So these junior high kids most of these junior high kids are going to get thrown right into the fire next year.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a big turnover in that lineup, and Vito and Julia and some of these other kids are going to, be forced to step right into that lineup. So, not that they wouldn't have anyway, because I think they're pretty talented kids, but there's going to be some openings. I think among that, if you look at that varsity starting lineup, I think there's only 5 kids that are underclassmen. This is a pretty senior laden starting lineup this year, so that's. Even with the reduced weight classes, that's eight new faces you're going to see in that lineup next year.
Yeah, I believe there's 5 juniors out there, so kind of a little lower number class. So they definitely will step in there.
Big turn there by Gentile. He got the set of 3 back points. So that was big points here. Looking good from top.
We're down to 14 seconds here in the match in the third period. Gentile is up right now, 5-2.
We got to get reset. Gentile got called for stalling there on top, so the referee Ned Bailey going to restart him. 13 seconds. That's one thing we can see that maybe you folks at home can't. We can see the clock. 10 seconds to go here in this third period. Gentile looks like he's going to be able to ride this out.
And that's your final. Vito Gentile of the Reynolds Raiders, he is victorious 5-2, which makes the match score now 14-6 in favor of the Reynolds Raiders.
Poor kids, Ryan. They don't know what to do out there. So they're so accustomed. Yeah, they're so accustomed to shaking hands that this is just. It's just a little different. Something we're all going to have to get adjusted to.
Oh, and I see that they go to different tables too.
They're only checking in with the opposing scorekeeper, assuming that the home scorekeeper will know who they are, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're going to an individual instead of a head table. So.
Well, up here now we have Colton Griffin of the Brookville Raiders. He's taking on Rocky Flaw of the Reynolds Raiders. And this match also is 155 pounds.
Okay. Are you multitasking, Ryan?
I am.
Texting, talking.
A good buddy of mine.
Taking notes.
Steve Popovich. You don't know that guy, do you?
Mm-mm.
No, he's
Is he old?
He's old like me.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just happened to send me a text. So.
All right. Is he tuned in?
Yes, he is.
Hi, Steve.
He was on here early too.
Okay.
I think he might have got out of work early or something.
Yeah. He's probably golfing. Doc Mundo in the house. All right. Starting to see some familiar faces here. We could probably name everybody who's here.
Yeah.
All right.
I see
the toys are here.
Yeah.
The Steens are here. The Burgers are here. The Millers are here. Meet the Millers are here.
Matt Ishko's up there.
Bill Fours are here. Yeah, I mean
Miller.
The seniors. Did we say that yet? The senior parents are the only spectators allowed in the gym tonight. And unfortunately, I think the downside is the capacity of our gym. I don't believe any fans from Brookville here at all. And that's not some kind of spite thing. That's some kind of, 10% of indoor capacity for arenas with less than 2,000 or whatever it is. It's a ridiculous number. But hey, part of being here tonight is playing by the rules.
Yep.
So we'll do it. And you said names here, but remind me again, and remind the folks at home too. I'm forgetful.
Yeah, we have Colton Griffin of Brookville and Rocky Flaw.
Okay.
One person I don't see here yet is Papa Dave DeCarmen.
Oh.
Jordan's grandfather.
Okay.
Jordan's mom gave her ticket up tonight to Papa Dave just for how much he has been an influence in Jordan's life over the last 18 years. So I thought that was very special of Dana to do that. So
that's very cool. Way to go, Miss Dana. That's awesome. No score here with 13 seconds left now. We're getting close to a takedown out there. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Ooh, and there's the takedown. That comes with about 4 seconds left in this first period. Okay. Coach is going to write that down in his notebook. You do not like to give those points up. And there's Mike showing the scoreboard for you. Thank you, Mr. Mason. Good job. 14-12 is your team score in favor of Reynolds. Second period action here. Do we know a weight class, Ryan?
Wait a minute
Were you
here.
given weight classes?
well, I got a text already.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You're on Facebook.
I got a text though that that may be it may be out of order.
What? Based on maybe who's wrestling twice or something?
Well, we have 3 kids at 155 pounds listed. So, you know what? I believe this is actually Colton Tupper.
Okay.
Looking at him now, yes. So at that match, we have Gavin Boffman of the Brookville Raiders taking on Colton Tupper of the Reynolds Raiders.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try to verify that.
Chuck verify.
You are correct, sir.
Okay.
This is Colton Tupper.
Thank you, Chuck, for noticing that.
Even from home, he's telling us what to do.
No, we love Chuck.
I'm going to put my phone on silent. I'll tell you that.
Chuck is one of those guys that, honestly, I still have not met him in person.
What?
Yeah. But
it's awesome.
He's one of those guys that you just know his name and you idolize as you grew up as a Raider out here in the wrestling mats, and you always wanted to be like those greats.
Yeah.
Out there, and I could see his name up there, 1972 heavyweight. So, he's done so much for this organization, for the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club so far. So he's the big driver behind all this.
All right, very good. No, actually, it's kind of cool. We're probably going to get a lot of comments through the night. And don't ever give your cell phone number out, Ryan, because you're going to get inundated as we go through these matches tonight. I think we're going to be okay when we get to the varsity level. We're going to know who those kids are out, but it is a little bit of a handicap. First time out of the gate.
Yes.
Trying to figure out who's who out here. So we do thank Coach Hollabaugh for that cheat sheet. He did not inform us they may go out of order, though. So.
After this, we'll have 2 more matches that will be considered official matches, and then we'll have 4 matches that are considered exhibition.
Okay. Where kids who are wrestling, cutting, in other words. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Rocky Flaw is one of them.
Okay.
And Colton Tupper and Vito Gentili. They're all going to wrestle again.
Oh, nice move. He set out and took the head. Went the wrong way the first time. This time he got it right. Needs to get to his feet to get the escape, but he's thinking about reversal here. 12 seconds on the clock. 12 seconds. 6. No, and he's not going to get out. That was close.
And that's your final. That is Gavin Boffman of the Brookville Raiders. He is victorious 3-0 over Colton Tupper of Reynolds.
And Brookville takes the lead.
15-14. Yeah.
Ooh, back barn burner here.
Well, I know who this next kid is. He's a soccer player. So I do know him, Mr. Drake Schmidt. He's out here at 170 pounds for Reynolds. He's taking on Ladd Blaker.
This could be a preview of what we see at the varsity level, Ryan, with a 1-point match. Is it too early to start talking about that? I know Brookville, Reynolds, of course, 5 returning state qualifiers. Yeah. Brookville has 3 returning state place winners. So some real high level kids. And then it's, it's going to be some clear favorites in some of these matches, and it's going to probably get settled in some of these weight classes where the names aren't quite as familiar. So it makes for an interesting matchup, I believe.
Well, do you believe that there's going to be some a possible good matchup at 120?
Possibly. I don't see the way we haven't seen weigh-in sheets yet, but sure. I mean, if that was a regional final 2 years ago, or was it just last year? That's been a regional final. You talking about Steen and Reinsel? Yeah, that was a regional final. So that's pretty high level. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you like to see that. Like last year, I know we had Steen took on Chase McLaughlin of Jamestown. I believe that was a 1 or 2-0 match.
Yeah.
As the first match of the year. So,
right.
Sometimes you don't want to have that competition right off the bat, but sometimes it's good for the Raiders, or good for wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I think both these coaches are kind of that what have we got to lose mentality here tonight. And we're here, let's wrestle. Like we're seeing it right here. How many matchups can we get? Let's match up these kids. You want to wrestle twice? Yes, let's wrestle twice. Let's do what we got to do here. We're going coming up on the loud buzzer noise. That's it there.
That was a nice takedown there by Drake Schmidt. He goes up 2-0 here going into the second period.
Yeah, and that came late in the period too.
Yeah, under 10 I believe it was. So.
I've seen that a couple times now. Yeah, I'm excited about this matchup, tonight. So it's quite a season opener, really, if you think about it. I mean, usually not to make it sound bad, but you usually like to get a couple of those league matches or conference matches under your belt. You like to get a feel for where your conditioning's at, yada, yada. I mean, this is kind of take a handful of it and throw it against the fan and see what happens.
And a lot of times, this match here is happening in mid-January where you have all the big tournaments done, and your conditioning is up,
right,
and you're actually preparing for the postseason at that point 2 weeks later.
Correct.
So, definitely a different atmosphere and different timing.
Yeah. And how different is this than when you think about Reynolds' historical December schedule? I mean, it's typically Ironman, Powerade, Canfield. We're going to Canfield, which was brutal. I mean, and then compared to that, we got one match in December. It's going to be. It'll take some adjusting, I think, for Coach Taylor. I mean, he's used to having that experience to show where his kids need to work on. I mean, they're going to have to find those secrets in the practice room this year because the mat time. Let's face it, it may be. You can't put that off too long.
Yeah.
By the time mid-January rolls around, you need to know what you're going to work on. So those opportunities to see those things, in these live match situations are going to be fewer and far between.
And we looked at the. I know you posted the schedule, and we posted it on here on the Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club page. But the schedule was the Franklin Knights on Tuesday. Then the Greenville Trojans, which we want to look forward to, but didn't happen in football season like we wanted. But we were hopeful for that, so that wasn't going to happen. And then we had the Brookville Raiders here on the 19th of December was scheduled, and then the very following Wednesday was Cathedral Prep.
Yep.
And that was a pretty good team up there.
Sure.
They have Aaron Johnson and there's one other kid I can't think of, the younger one, but smaller one. But anyway, so that was a very good, solid lineup or schedule for coming into this season.
Jacob Van Halen.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Jacob Van D.
Van D. Yeah,
I'm kidding. Okay, that was a joke. That was your first live stream joke of the year.
Yeah, there you go.
That's complimentary. Comes with your meal. Okay.
I'll put a tally down right now. Number one.
It comes with your free bottle of water and hand sanitizer.
Well, we're starting the third period here. Drake Schmidt of the Reynolds Raiders, he's up 5-0 here in this match.
Now 6-0. So what are these periods? I mean, are they doing 1.5, 1.5, 1.5?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure if we talked about that yet either.
Yeah, for the junior high level, we had 3 periods, 1.5 minutes apiece.
Okay.
Ooh, deep pass.
That looks like a pin. Yep. See, I still got it.
There you go. And with the fall, that's Drake Schmidt of the Reynolds Raiders. He now puts the Raiders back up on top, 20-15 over Brookville.
Oh, and I know who this is. This is Colton Wilkinson, right?
Yep.
I get a star on my chart.
There you go. And he's going to be taking on Daniel Drake of Brookville.
Okay. Is this is the last quote unquote official match, Ryan?
This is at 210 pounds.
This is for all the marbles then.
Yes.
Okay. Every little word coming out of the coaches, you can hear at home, which is it's kind of neat. I mean, we're experiencing that a little bit with the NFL, right? I mean, you can kind of hear the quarterbacks walk up to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we can also hear because of these awesome headsets that Mike has provided for us that are out of this world.
Yes.
So it does help.
Yeah, I've done my share of broadcasts through the years, and this quality that you and I can hear and talk into and hear each other, this is as good as I've ever had at any radio station. So this is great.
And we got the cradle there for Colton Wilkerson. We're down to 45 seconds here in the first period.
He's trying to stud it. I like that move. He's trapping that knee in there when that's really tough to get out of when you trap that leg like that.
But the knee to the forehead.
It's effective.
Colton's a freshman.
Yes. He stayed down with junior high.
Yes. But he was up with the varsity playing varsity football this year. So.
Absolutely. Well, that'll do it.
There's your fall. 26-15 in favor of Reynolds is the official match score tonight for the junior high program.
All right, now we have 4 exhibition matches for your entertainment. So we're rolling up on that clock on the walls, right? We're about 10 minutes to 7. I mean, we were late getting started with these junior high matches. I know it was 10 after 6, and they weren't even out here warming up yet. So this probably didn't start till at least 20 after. So we were a little late getting started tonight. But that's okay. And another thing I think we're going to see after the junior high is, Ryan, I believe the mandated to clean the mat again before the next round begins. Haven't heard. Did you hear, Ryan, about junior varsity JV matches? Did you hear anything about that?
No, I have not.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting on the book from Coach Taylor.
Okay.
Hopefully you get that text soon. So, but this one here, we have Kai Kaltenbaugh of Brookville. He's taking on Cale McLaughlin of Reynolds.
Okay. What does this have, a weight class?
138, it says.
Okay.
And how they're doing this is they're approximate weights.
Okay. Yeah, just matching them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So one might be higher, one might be lower, or whichever the case.
And like you said, it's just to get these matches in as many as possible.
It's a great experience, especially at this age level. There's nothing like having to walk out on that mat. Right? I know you remember what it feels like. It's especially as a junior high wrestler. I mean, some of these kids have wrestled so many matches by now, but most of the world's more like you and I, where we need that process to go through to even to know what figure out what's your takedown, right? What's your escape? What's your reversal? It takes time. Mat awareness and mat sense, and just where's the out of bounds.
Try not to count how many lights there are on the ceiling.
No.
That's crucial too.
That is crucial.
I did that quite a few times.
The lights are different now than when I wrestled. They're long and skinny now. I think they used to be.
They're energy efficient, so.
There you go. Less lights to count. These LEDs probably, right?
Kai Cottonball of Brookville. He is up 2-0 going into the second period over Cale McLaughlin of Reynolds.
So 26-15 and ended up being the final.
Yes.
Okay. And I remember saying it was 20-15 going into that last match, and Wilkinson got the fall. Yeah, Wilkinson played quite a bit of football, didn't he?
Yes.
He was center?
He was a center, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And that, we didn't talk about that too much yet other than the live streams, but, you know, Cole Toy, man, what a football player he was, and what a run they got on there really all season long. It just took them as far as any Reynolds team has ever gone in the history of the school district. Made us all proud, didn't they?
Yep, they did. Cole Toy with 1,320 yards rushing.
Look at that.
There's a comeback.
Gave up the first takedown but come back for the fall.
That's Cale McLaughlin of Reynolds.
Great job. Great job.
He is victorious.
All right.
Coming up here again, another 155-pound weight class. That's 4.
Okay.
We have Gavin Hanna of Brookville. He's taking on Rocky Flaw.
Okay.
Yep, that's Rocky now of Reynolds.
Dun, 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 dun,
running up those steps.
Let's go, Rocky. Ooh, ooh. Trying to peek over here and see who might be warming up again for another go-around here, because that was part of the equation, right? Some of these kids are going to wrestle again.
Colton Tupper and Vito Gentili.
Okay.
And I see our varsity scorebook going over there.
Without coming to you first?
Oh, Michael Edwards. Him and I are going to have a talk.
In a few seconds, you'll see Ryan walking over there to get the varsity scorebook that they were supposed to bring to us.
I'm going to go do that right now.
All right. We'll keep it here then. There goes Ryan to get that scorebook. Whoop. Exhibition matches here at the junior high level. I believe there's 2 more matches to go before we'll clear the mats and clean it up a little bit and get ready for the big show here tonight. The homestanding Reynolds Raiders and the visiting Brookville Raiders making their first ever appearance in the Reynolds High School gymnasium. Nice to be back in a gymnasium. And hopefully 3 weeks from now we can say that again, as we just continue to look forward to this 2020-21 wrestling season. That'll be the end of the first period. 2-0 in favor of the Brookville wrestler. And Ryan's not giving me the mission accomplished look here. I'm not sure what we got going on here. Might not have that varsity book just yet. Start the second period here. Rocky's on top. We're going to give up at least 1 here. What'd you find out, man?
Well, I got some good news and bad news. The good news is we got the JV book.
Okay.
And the bad news is we don't have
the varsity book yet.
The varsity, because they split up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little different. So the bookkeeper over there said she's going to try to get it and bring it over to us.
Okay. Sounds good. So how many JV matches then did you see?
Let me go to my gallery here. We got 4 JV matches.
Okay. Give us something else to look forward to.
And I see one varsity guy's going to be wrestling JV too. So. So So I have to get an acknowledgement now. Papa Dave is
There you
in
go.
the gym here. He's over there sitting by Jordan's dad. So that's Dana. Papa Dave is here.
In the house. Oh, and here's another major turn of events, right?
There it is.
He can finish this off.
18 seconds to go.
That was close. Real close.
He's going to tie it up.
Still got that wing in there. 8 seconds left in the second period. And my only complaint about the football live stream tonight, I know you heard it too, was sometimes there was an echo.
Yes.
So are we getting that tonight?
No, we're not. And
wow.
I'll tell you what that
Is
echo
that
was.
Credit Mr. Mason here, or was that because of the radio?
No, that is because of Jake, who ran our iPad.
Okay.
He would plug in his headset to the mixer. And when he did that to try to hear us, that caused the echo. So we realized that kind of early, but he had to be able to listen to us sometimes to go to commercial break. So that was why. That's what happened.
Yeah. So I got to tell you, can I tell you a funny story about football? I think it was a Red Bank Valley game, and Reynolds was winning, and they were kind of running the clock out, and in late third quarter, fourth quarter, or whatever, and Jeff Weimer would go, "That's another first down for the Reynolds Raiders." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So my wife, who was watching with me, says, "Do you know that guy?" And I said, "Yeah, I know that guy." She goes, "Will you text him and tell him to stop doing that?" So it's like, oh, he's just having fun. And his radio people, they got to keep themselves amused up at that press box. But he was giving it big, wasn't he?
Oh, he got into it. And that game there, Mark Means, the coach, filled in for me.
Yes.
That was, as I did not have a voice at the end of the season.
I remember.
So,
you were
which is incredible what I have now. So
yeah.
But he, I was up top there. It was kind of the eyes, and
yes.
and I was just howling.
Yeah. I could hear you in the background. I mean, I actually saw your feet and your legs a couple times. And,
the blue shirt I had on.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, Jeff, he really got into it as the season went on.
Reynolds VFW.
Hey, we are on there.
$75.99. That makes me want to go down there later.
Get some wings. I do like their wings down there.
Yeah. You going down?
I don't know.
I bet Mr. Mason will be down there. Thumbs up on that one. Yeah. Well, we have to kind of, we have to kind of decompress a little bit and talk about what went right and wrong tonight. So hopefully. Can you see up there, Ryan, how many people are following along online? Can you ask Mike?
234, 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's just now. So there will be a final count then.
Yeah.
Which in football season we got over 7,000.
Yeah. So I bet you feel the same way I do about this. Is that part of me actually feels a little bit guilty being able to be here tonight when I know there's a lot of parents out there who wish that they could be here tonight. But the flip side of that is that I feel like we really need to do our jobs even better, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's kind of creates some pressure. I do feel that responsibility. I know, I'm sure you felt it a little bit. You've got to experience this more than I have. This is my first, and I'm sure you felt that same way in football. It's a response. Well, football was a little different because it was outside and more people were able to come. But with this situation on this indoor stuff, this is brutal.
It's far less, and even at the football games to not have a lot of the fans, even like you normally would, lined up along the fences and that kind of stuff. It was weird even then. So and we looked out from the press box. And you'd see maybe the opposing or our own band or the opposing band in the bleachers, and that was it across the way. So
we had a final score in that last match, Ryan, was 12-6.
12-6
in favor of the Brookville Wrestler. So I have the worst short-term memory in the world. But the final score was 12-6 for those of you following along.
That was Gavin Hanna.
Okay. And who do we have up now?
We have Aiden Selesky From Brookville, he's taking on Colton Tupper of Reynolds again. His second match for Colton tonight.
Yeah, recognize that Soliski name, certainly a Brookville wrestling name. And this Tupper kid, you're going to know that name too. I believe he was a state qualifier last year into Area 6 stuff. So, yeah, we're seeing some high-quality kids out here in these early matches as well.
I believe he's 7th grader. I believe.
I wouldn't argue with that.
I think so. He could be 8th grade because his brother's in 6th. So, be a little off on that. His brother can hit a baseball about a mile.
Nice.
He's got a great bat on him, big lefty. So
is that right?
I end up umpiring a couple games down there this year.
He's a slugger.
Yeah, his brother. So
nice. Did you play Little League?
What's that?
Did you play Little League?
Oh yeah. Yep.
At Reynolds?
I actually played at Greenville because I actually lived in Greenville till '93, and then 7th grade we moved out to where we're at now. So
I always liked baseball too. Softball mostly as fun sport.
And we're going to the second period here. Colton Tupper of Reynolds, he's up 7-0 now.
Noah Soliski was one of the Soliski's names I remember. Right?
Noah Soliski.
There's others. I'm sure. I think he was on that team in 16 that beat us. And there's a Soliski on that team.
What? Is it one of the coaches of Soliski?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
I was thinking that.
That state semifinal down there in Hershey in, what was that, 2016 would have been the last time Brookville beat us. I think we've gotten on a little roll since then. Yeah. Of course, we won 4 state titles, so we have beat them 4 years in a row. But I think that was that
29-27.
Yeah, I was going to say like 32-29, 29-27.
29-27, 2016.
That tells you how few bonus points there were in that match. And they had beat us pretty soundly earlier in the year, and we came back and made it much closer that second time around down in Hershey, right? What did they beat us in the regular season?
36-20.
Yeah. They beat us pretty good in the regular season. We came back and really wrestled a good match in Hershey and, turned the tables on one of those bouts. And we win that. But that, losses are good too sometimes because look what happened after that loss. Then we go win 4 straight state titles. So
we'll take that, huh?
Yep. And we got a pin out there on the map.
Yep, that's Colton Tupper. He gets the fall with 19 seconds to go in the second period, and he is victorious.
And they just, poor kid standing there waiting to shake hands.
Yeah, still.
Nobody will shake my hand. I know this guy.
Well, we got Gavin Kelly of Brookville. He's going to be taking on Vito Gentili.
Nice to have some Gentilis back at Reynolds, isn't it? It seemed like they were all going to Greenville for
up north. I don't know why.
That's strange. Good people, those Gentilis.
Oh yeah.
Nice to see one on our side. Yep, Vito's second bout of the night. He wrestled earlier. Really good match in that earlier round. Vito, close match.
Yeah.
He's looking for a little dump there. Decided to give that up. Just took the snap down and just got the takedown there at the edge of the mat. This is our last junior high competition.
Easton Belfour was his first competitor, so that's it. Like you said earlier,
that was a really good match.
We need to keep that that name in our minds.
Probably as far as competitive and closeness and level of wrestler, that was probably our best match of the night. We've had a lot of pins and tech falls and stuff besides that. A couple other decisions, but mostly. We're going to have. I think we're going to have. Oh, illegal hold. I thought we were getting blood time. Okay. Stopped and gave a point.
4-1 here with 36 seconds to go in the first period. One thing that we could talk about is the clarity of our video live stream here tonight compared to football season. You know, just having these lights here that are right above us and can bring you a better picture overall. So I love that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's not getting dark out. Well, it is.
Well, it's getting dark, but
it
we
is
can't
getting
see
dark out, but we don't care that it's dark out.
And there you go. There's Vito with his fall to finish up the junior high matches.
And they will. How are they going to handle this? Are they going to shake hands? Oh, they come to the edge of the mat. And
give a little wave. Yeah.
Howdy ho.
We did that in soccer too.
Is that what you
kids
did?
lined up and then just kind of a wave, fist bump, air bump, whatever. So
give them all a medal
at the end of the season. My little kids. The older kids, they don't earn that stuff.
I'm teasing. All right, so we'll see what happens. This is our first time to kind of go through this. I'm wondering if they're going to clean the mat for these four, or maybe just count these as part of this group of matches and then wash it for the varsity match. But we're going to have a little bit of downtime. Got some music in the background. Maybe we'll check out and take a little break here, Ryan, and we'll come back. We'll get these JV names announced for you, and we'll do a little.
Yeah, I'm going to see if Coach Taylor has the official book, as he has it in his hand there. So.
All right, so stay tuned, folks. Feel free to keep the live stream going. We're going to step out just for a moment, and when the action picks back up, we're going to step back in. Don Schaefer, Ryan Hills, so happy to be able to bring you this live stream here tonight. Stay tuned. We will be back with more. The live stream, the video portion will continue.